How's it going, Blazers? We're working to build a community for discussion while providing specifications you can relate to so you can have the best information before making your purchases. This one's a little different video, and so we did have the box that came in from the knife beater, and so I've had it for a little bit, so sorry to Jay for not opening it up. I did want to open it up. I just really wanted to have a good unboxing for it. So it took a little bit of time for that. Thank you for Mr. Troy Wheatley for providing a suggestion for how to do that. So that's where that stop motion came from at the beginning of the video. So we do have the first one is going to be a SOG, the SOG Vulcan. This is actually one that I did look at beforehand, and then I just never really picked it up for this knife. So that's one thing that's interesting for this one is it does have that arc lock. And it actually is quite nice. Even on his video, he said basically a flipper that's not a flipper, and that's kind of what this is. Kind of if you put some gravity to it, you can kind of get it, but not really the best for that as far as that detent. But otherwise, I mean, it does make it fairly enjoyable. But so far, I actually found a SOG I like. Very odd, but that's the SOG. And then we have the Firebird. There's the F. 761. So this one actually is a very, very nice knife as far as the overall style and even the carbon fiber overlay. So kind of CRKT, take note of whatever stock that they have and actually go pick that up, because just the overlay just seems a little bit more alive on this than that Pilar. So for that Blade HQ exclusive carbon fiber, it just seemed really dead as far as that carbon fiber. So this one actually plays with the light a little bit better. So I think it looks a lot better than that CRKT. But this is actually a pretty nice one as well. This one I think is a Fura, but it has no markings on it. So I don't know, but just from the Fura knife that I currently have in from GearBest, I'm assuming that's the case, even for like a lot of these holes are the same that's on the blade on that D2 one. So I'm thinking there's a Fura. I didn't look to see what model possibly, but I think that's a Fura knife. And Jay will probably tell me as far as what that is. And then this one I think is a Inland, the arc lock, but I'm not too sure on this one as well, because it also does not have any markings on it other than the D2. But it's a full flat grind and actually a really well put together knife. It doesn't have any play to it. The only thing about it, I mean, the release for the access does get to your fingers a little bit, just because there's not really rounded edges. It's kind of putting a lot of pressure on little parts of it. But this is actually a really nice one. So I do like that as well. And one that I wouldn't pick up just for the style on it, but I'm glad I'm able to experience it. This one is one from Kershaw. This is the 8760. This is the fault line. So this is a manual, but it flips out really nicely for being a manual flipper. So you don't have the speed safe as far as that little resistance. It actually is all the way back down, which is a really nice addition. So I'm really impressed with that one so far. And then we do have also another Kershaw. There's the Flourish. There's a 3935. So like the contrast on the blade, that black and as well as that satin. And then also another one as far as even the carbon fiber overlay. This one also does have a little bit more life to it. But that's something that's interesting there. And then one I think that has a really good as far as coloration is going to be this one. This one is the 7402. This is the one that is the Duck Commander Rain. So I just think that that coloring between the two works really well. And this one is a speed safe knife for this one. But that's all the ones that came in. So do appreciate Jay. Thank you very much. Just thanks a lot. I didn't. Just a lot of things that come through are just great for that. So appreciate it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for the new subscribers that are coming through. Thank you for the ones that have been with me since the get-go. So leave comments. introduce yourself, be a part of the conversation, and thanks for your time.